Welcome everyone. My name is Kristen Cross and I am the Georgia Middle School PE Virtual Specialist. I am also a physical education and health teacher in middle school. Today I wanted to share some assessment ideas for physical education. In this presentation, I wanted to share some assessment ideas for physical education. The first is a paper or pencil assessment using a Scantron or a paper form, computer-based assessments using iRespond, Google Forms, or Microsoft Forms, internet-based assessments using Kahoot, Plickers, Quizzes, or Blooket, performance assessments using rubrics, and video assessments using Flip. Paper and pencil assessments are typically written by teachers or a particular book. Usually they are a fill-in-the-blank or multiple choice form based on the rules or history of the game. I have included a quick snapshot of a test I used using Scantrons based on pickleball and floor hockey. Computer-based assessments. Based on your platform, either Google or Microsoft, you can create online assessments for students to complete. My students can complete this assignment on their laptops or in computer labs. This quiz I set up on Ultimate Handball using Microsoft Forms. Students would go in and complete the assessment, and the grade would come right back to me, and the students would actually know the result as well. Internet-based assessments. Kahoot. This game has been around for quite some time. Most of us have probably used it before COVID. Students really enjoy being able to use their phones or a computer to enter into the game. It is a great review game. It could be used for an assessment or even a formative assessment. Teachers would set up their types of questions in the platform. I have included a little snapshot of some that I use during my health units. And then when we are ready to play, I would display the PIN number on the board and the students would enter their names into their computers and begin the game. Plickers is the next internet-based assessment that I use quite often in my PE classes. Students are each given a puzzle piece like you see in the upper left-hand part of the screen. On each side of the puzzle piece is an uppercase letter. These letters represent the answer choices for the multiple choice questions. Students will view the question on the projector screen and will turn their puzzle piece to match the answer to the question. So if they think the answer is B, they will turn the puzzle piece to have the capital B showing on the top. The teacher will then scan the room using an iPad or phone, and their answers will be recorded. The free version of the program only allows you to have 5 questions, so it is perfect for a quick, formative, or summative assessment. Once the quiz is over, teachers can pull the report for the class and analyze the data and enter grades. Quizzes is similar to Kahoot and is great for review or independent practice. Teachers can enter questions into the program and students join using the session code. If students have access to iPads or even computers, this application is great. It's interactive, so it holds the students' attention and the teachers are able to analyze their class's data. Blooket is something new to me this year. I haven't had the opportunity to use it yet with my classes, but the training session I attended was a ton of fun. This is an interactive game based on the students answering questions correctly. When they answer a set of questions correctly, they earn upgrades that help them attack their competitors. So in this example, I placed a question about what the students can wear for PE. If they answered it correctly, they could earn the Booming Bubbles upgrade. As you can see from the picture in the upper right-hand corner, students would attack their competitors using this upgrade. This is a great review game for any upcoming assessment, but beware as students become very competitive. The next assessment I will discuss is a performance assessment. I use these rubrics every unit to evaluate a student's execution of a particular skill. Students are taught the cues for each skill at the beginning of the unit. Then, when it is time to assess them, I use a grading rubric I designed based on the skill cues. Students are usually tested as a group or with a partner while the rest of the class is playing. Another performance assessment available is a peer assessment. This is great for students to learn how to assess a peer and how to give constructive feedback for improvement. I have included two different peer assessments on the slide. One I found on Open and the other one I designed. These can be great for mid-unit formative checks. Lastly, the use of Flip for video assessment has been popular over the years. This was especially helpful for me when I was teaching digitally during the pandemic. Students are given the rubric ahead of time so they are aware of how they are graded. They would then set up their computer or phone and record themselves performing the skill at least 3 to 5 times. From the video, I would grade them using the rubric. This would be great as a peer assessment as well after the skills have been taught to give them relevant feedback. On this slide are the different QR codes to the resources I discussed in this presentation. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I hope you found this information helpful and applicable to your classroom. I have provided my contact information if you have any questions.